at 2.
Okay.
I have you down at 2. All right?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. I don't care about anything. Oops.
Oh, pardon me. Yeah, I had them down at 2.
Oh, okay. My mom had made the appointment, so okay. All right, we'll be back.
All right.
Hopefully she has to.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
How you been?
No. Let's have lunch now. Do you want to go to that brunch cafe that we went to that one time? You're not hungry? That's fine.
It's just decisions like this, like what if I choose to go to the brunch cafe, maybe that's the right decision to make, but if I choose not to, maybe we get in a crash on the way home. These are the things that I think about. It's just there's a risk. Every single decision you make, there's a risk. I make the wrong decision, then I have to live with the consequences for the rest of my life. Like right now, I have to live with the consequences of what happened. Okay, so everyone...
Hang on, let's get out of here. Come in my car, and then we'll leave your car here. Is that okay or no?
Sure.
Okay. I can take you to a movie? I mean, like... Yeah, but we need to talk. Because I miss you. I hate that it's always the same stuff. Okay.
So the consequences of what happened in Louisiana are everyone thinks I have a drug problem. Now you sent me to rehab.
Who's everybody?
Jerry, you, the government, like any job, like I can't be a nurse because let's say best case scenario, I get my nursing degree. They look at my background. Oh, you were in rehab, so you can't work around drugs and things like that.
Colin.
So I can't be a nurse because I was in rehab.
No, you do that to yourself.
I did the research. This guy was talking about it. He literally was talking about it. He wasn't even applying for a nursing job. It was a business job or whatever. They saw that he had been in rehab, and he didn't get accepted based on that.
But I feel like you can look up stuff that will support your claim. Same with the medication. But then you ignore the fact that things, for a lot of other people, it worked. It's like, I just read, I couldn't believe this, but there was a man who was, convicted of killing somebody, but he got off somehow. And he's a teacher in Lamont. And it's like, finally they found out, but it was like, he got, something like that slipped through. But it's like, and that's not even a slip, that's, okay, the rehab, and the thing is, if you were like, I wanted to be a nurse, whatever, you can't. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. I'm telling you. But if I feel like you're telling yourself that, because you're like kicking yourself, like I could have done that. It doesn't, but I don't know that you would have even wanted to. If you want to, you just don't. If you want to, then do it. Like, don't think about like, oh well, this might happen. I just wish that you tried, nursing. I wish you would try classes, and then just like when you were like, I want to work at a gas station, and you worked at a gas station and didn't like it. It's like, try a class for nursing. Maybe you'll be like, no, I don't want to do this. Or maybe you'll be like, yes, I do. And then you should do it. I'm tired of you limiting yourself and like making excuses. And like Jerry's friend came over a couple nights ago, and he has a stepson who's like Matthew's age. Mm-hmm. And he has a sociology degree. He's living with them, and he's like working in sales. I said, is he going to look for a job in his field? And she's like, no. I said, is he saving money? And she's like, probably not. Like what's good about you is that you do save. Like, I think that is like key and critical. I feel like Jerry makes less than his brothers, but we like stayed in our small house for a while. And then I feel like we don't have financial problems, whereas Oksana complains like about things. It's like that money, like saving is so important. You can make your $11 an hour and save and put yourself in a really good spot where you don't have to live paycheck to paycheck when you're out on your own. But I want you to be back by us, Count, and I am so, like, why I want to go to counseling now is because I want, like, for the holidays, I just want us to move forward. And it's like, enough with excuses. Like, I don't want you to miss out on all these family things. I want my son there. And with the things with Haley and Steve and Uncle Matt and everything, like, it's going to be a lot of fun. And I want you just to push aside everything else. And, yeah, you're not graduating with with loads of debt. Like, that kid, like, he's working this inside sales that he hates, didn't need a degree for. But, I mean, and then he's got, either, I don't know if he has the student debt or if they do or what, but, you know, if it didn't put him in, it doesn't, like, that's not the key to everything. Like, if you know you wanted to be a nurse and, like, that's, which I know you've talked about it before, but you haven't taken classes for it, so you don't know for sure.
Before I do anything, I need my teeth fixed and I need my acne to clear.
But once I said, here, do you want to go to the tanning booth?
No.
One thing.
No.
What?
Because when I was living with Vicky, my skin completely. Do you remember when you picked me up? How clear my skin was?
Okay, but
it's a psychological thing.
I can't do it with the Vicky. Okay. Yeah, it's stress. Like look at my legs and stuff with psoriasis. Like, but still, like maybe if I didn't have my kids, you know, like I would. But that's not the case, you know. Like that's not how things are. To be around good people. I feel like letting go of everything in the holidays and just like enjoying your family, I think that would be just really good for all of us. I feel like you're wasting your time worrying and being miserable and regretting your past. I mean, look at you have a job now that you like, or it's okay, and you're saving money. It's like that's. But now I wish that you enjoyed, like, the people in your life, you know, like friends too. And there is such a thing as friends, Colin. Like, you know what, you aren't surrounding yourself with good people. I wish you would put yourself out there, like on a meetup or something like that. Jerry's not a bad person. Like, I want you guys to be okay again. I want my family. This is my family, you know? So how is the chiropractor? Do you like going to him?
Yeah.
Do you feel better after?
Not really, I don't know.
So what's with, like, do you have an insert?
Not yet.
Is he, like, making it, or?
Some other guy's supposed to, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Is Sports Clips open?
Yeah. You want to go there?
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, why don't we go home for a little bit? I'm hungry. Do you want me to make eggs?
No, my stomach hurts.
Oh. You should.
That's another thing. My stomach pain it's all, I feel like I'm 16 again. It's like,
okay.
All because of what happened at Vicky's. I make one bad decision, I lose the one person who's able to help me.
You know what? No, that's in your mind now. That's the one person that was able to help. But no matter what, that was probably going to be a temporary thing.
Oh, I know that, but like my acting was clear. Like for once in my life, I had motivation.
Okay, Colin. You have to find your own motivation. I wish it didn't have to come from somebody else. she's not your family. Like, we're your family. I have that Dr. Axe stuff for stomach. I think it was like minty or something. But I trust the stuff from him.
Oh, Grandma has the December 1st thing, right? I thought she said 21st before.
No,
everyone's losing their mind.
she said first. But just ask her, like, can you double check that? I didn't think this was 11, but I just asked her. I didn't look back at my emails. But this is going to work out fine. Like, it's not that big of a deal at all, actually, because you'll go to sports clubs. We had to go home anyway. Just don't touch it like it. Oh, Colin. Oh, look at Luke's thing. I just want Alright, go. Your place. Hi, Misty. Hi, Misty. Hi, honey. This is hi, Misty. Oh, this is... No, I said place. Place. I said place. No. Okay. Hey, Colin, here. Can you please put that down? Colin.
What?
You put that down.
Why?
Because I'm going to give you this.
What?
And then, I'm like, I hate him, so.
Does it say on your license whether you're an organ donor?
I think so. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. Dave, can you not do that?